13:53. He couldn't sound more committed to the club, the Spaniard told the Evening Standard. It is crazy that people ask me these questions all the time. A few years ago, I signed a very long-term contract. I have never said that I have wanted to be anywhere else. I am very happy in London. I am very happy at this club. The club have made me who I am and gave me the chance to be the footballer I am today. So I don't want to be anywhere else. 13:33. Emery had a short press conference earlier today and we have every word for it. He hinted at the future of Alex Iwobi, Mesut Ozil and more, while hinting that all may not be done in the transfer window just yet. Unai Emery instructs his team from the touchline. Image, Fananuat's Rearsant, Getty Images for ICC, 13:03. There's been a mixed reaction to the new Arsenal kit so far. Many can't wait for Puma's tenure to be over and others think the strip is banging. I must admit it's not for me. Hundreds of fans attended the event in the sweltering heat as Alexander Lacazette, Hector Bellerin, Petr Cech and summer signing Socrates Papastathopoulos proudly showed off the club's new third kit. No doubt that group can pull it off better than most. Let us know what you think on Twitter at Arsenal_FL.1118. I have the information, he is near. Mesut, Elneny and Iwobi are working with us. My first impression is very good. My information is he will sign to stay with us. 10:44. The Mirror have reported that Arsenal's move for Steven Nzonzi has stuttered, amid reports that Barcelona could make a move for the player. Unai Emery worked with the Frenchman during his time at Sevilla, but Arsenal are yet to meet his buyout clause and are thought to need to sell players to raise further transfer funds. Barcelona see the £40 million fee as a bonus. They have been rebuffed in their approach for Adrien Rabiot, and the clause eases the process. The outlet also says that Nzonzi is keen to link up with Bernardo Valverde. Steven Nzonzi, Image, Alexander Nemov, AFP, Getty Images, 10:23. Welcome back to our Arsenal blog where we'll be bringing you all of the latest from Singapore and beyond. It's a busy day for the Gunners. They've already launched their third kit and there's more to come. 18:23. Arsenal have confirmed the departure of Jeff Rain Adelaide to Angers on a permanent deal, following a loan spell at the club earlier this year. In a statement, the Gunners wrote, Jeff made 8 first-team appearances over 3 seasons. In the 2016-17 campaign, Jeff played in all 3 of our League Cup matches before becoming a key player in our under-23 squad. He is also a France youth international. We would like to wish Jeff all the best for the future. 17:30. According to the Mirror, Thierry Henry is confident of landing a plum managerial job next month. Arsenal legend Henry was linked with Aston Villa after the club's takeover by billionaire owners Nassef Sawiris and Wes Edens. But Villa's new chiefs opted to stick with Steve Bruce despite previously going to Arsenal games and admiring Henry. Henry is reportedly considering 4 interesting potential coaching opportunities. He intends to spend the next 2 weeks carefully weighing up his options. The ex-Gunners and French international is open-minded and could end up working abroad. He speaks 4 main languages, French, English, Spanish and Italian after playing in all of Europe's main leagues. He feels his stock is high after helping Belgium come third at the World Cup as an assistant to Roberto Martinez. Image, Paul Ellis, AFP, Getty Images, 14:56. Kiev-Emile Smith-Rowe's stunning second-half goal was the highlight as Arsenal were beaten 3-1 on penalties by Atletico Madrid on Thursday night after a 1-1 draw in the Singapore. In the first of 2 International Champions Cup games in the space of 3 days, Unai Emery's side were given an excellent workout against the Europa League champions. It was Atletico who took the lead against the run of play just before the break when Angel Correa stooped to send a fine header past the diving Bernd Leno. But Arsenal deservedly leveled soon after the interval when the impressive Smith-Rowe bent a stunning effort into the top corner from 20 yards to make it 1-1, with the game still level at full-time. It went to penalties and it was Atletico who came out on top, with Henrik Mkhitaryan, Joe Willock and Eddie Nketiah all seeing their spot kick saved. Our Arsenal correspondent Charles Watts was at the Singapore National Stadium. Here's how he rated the Arsenal players. Read here. Image, Lionel Ing. Getty Images, 12:10. Charles is live on Facebook to preview the game and discuss the lineup. Watch it right here. Image, Charles Watts, 11:55. It will be interesting to see what formation Unai Emery has gone with. Most expected his favored 4-2-3-1 formation, but it could easily be a 4-4-2. We know Aaron Ramsey and new boy Matteo Guendouzi will be anchoring midfield, and there is a start for teenager Emile Smith-Rowe. Will Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexander Lacazette play alongside each other in a 2 up front? Image, Stuart McFarlane, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 11:55. Emile Smith-Rowe starts for Arsenal against Atletico Madrid in a pre-season friendly this afternoon. Not since Alex Iwobi has a player from the youth ranks make the progression into a fully fledged first-team star, but many behind the scenes at Arsenal believe Smith-Rowe has what it takes to go to the very top. So here's all the information you need to know about the talented teenager. Read here. Image, David Price, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 11:37. Key Aventure man Charles Watts is in place at Singapore and ready for the game. The lineup is in. Arsenal 11, Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Ramsey, Guendouzi, Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Nelson. Follow every kick right here on our live blog. Image, David Price, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 9:48. Arsenal fans will get a glimpse of some of their new signings in action during today's friendly against Atletico Madrid. Socrates, Bernd Leno and Matteo Guendouzi all expected to get some game time, while Lucas Torreira and Stefan Lichtsteiner are still missing following their time at the World Cup. Although Mesut Ozil, Alex Iwobi and Mohamed El-Neni flew out with the squad at the weekend, Unai Emery has confirmed that the trio won't feature against the Spanish side. Read here. Mesut Ozil in action on a gym mat. Image, David Price, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 8:55. Arsenal fans will be hoping to see a lot more of Henrik Mkhitaryan next season after some impressive displays following his January move from Manchester United. Our Arsenal reporter Charles Watts managed to speak with the 29-year-old during the club's pre-season tour of Singapore. Here's what the ex-Borussia Dortmund man had to say. Henrik Mkhitaryan lifting weights. Image, David Price, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 8:37. There could still be another potential incoming at Arsenal this summer despite the arrival of 5 new players. The Gunners continue to be linked with Sevilla's Steven Nzonzi, while Barcelona's Ousmane Dembele is also a long-term favourite of Sven Mislintat. Speaking on the club's pre-season tour of Singapore, Unai Emery gave a transfer update with the window set to close in 2 weeks. Read here. Unai Emery leads the training session. Image, David Price, Arsenal FC via Getty Images, 8:06. Liverpool appear to have won the race to sign Croatian star Domagoj Vida, according to reports emerging from Turkey. The defender has been linked with a number of clubs, but A-Sport claimed that he has agreed on a deal to seal a move to Anfield. West Ham and Everton were said to be interested in Vida, while reports over the past few days had claimed that Arsenal had entered the race for the player. Domagoj Vida celebrates with teammates after beating England. He was investigated for pro-Ukraine chants following their win over Russia. Image, Jules Samad, AFP, Getty Images, 18:41. Aston Villa have confirmed that Steve Bruce will remain as club manager after widespread speculation that the club's new backers would want to replace him with Thierry Henry. A statement on the club website said, Aston Villa can confirm manager Steve Bruce has met majority owners Nassif Sawiris and Wes Edens and will continue as manager with their full support. Thierry Henry greets Didier Deschamps ahead of the World Cup semi-final. Image, Paul Ellis, AFP, Getty Images, 16:20. Reports suggest that the French winger has been upset by Barcelona's signing of Malcolm Dembele has been linked to both Arsenal and Liverpool during this summer, but it seemed neither the club or play wanted the move. The Catalan club paid £135.5 million for the ex-Borussia Dortmund star, who won the World Cup with France this summer. No doubt his disappointment will prick the ears of some interested parties. 1557 It looks like the Arsenal squad is in good spirits under the tutelage of Unai Emery so far. 1522 Barcelona well and truly hijacked Roma's deal for Malcolm from Bordeaux, but could it be good news for Arsenal? Supporters have taken to Twitter and suggested the new arrival leaves the former Dortmund winger as surplus to requirements at the Nou Camp.